Howdy again, it's Mr. Pete, your YouTube shop teacher, and here I am at 6:30 in the morning, ready to go to Princeton, Illinois on a little adventure with my buddy Russ. And yes, we will be going to the gun show and having breakfast, and then we're going to drive out to the Red Covered Bridge and see how much progress they've made in the last year, because yes, it's been exactly 1 year since the accident happened that partially destroyed this iconic red covered bridge in rural Princeton, Illinois. In case you have not seen part 1 of this video, that's about a year old, I'm going to flash on the screen right now the title, so you go back to that and watch that if you want, so you understand the context of this story. And what is so funny about this whole thing is that it's been a year and really nothing has been done other than, I'm sure, an environmental study to make sure they don't drop a flake of red paint into the creek. But let us remember that in 1929, the Empire State Building in New York City was built in 410 days. A building that big. 410 days, that's 95 years ago, before they had computers and modern equipment. And furthermore, in 1943, the year that old Tubalcain was born, they built the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. And at that time, the Pentagon was the largest building in the world in terms of square feet. And that was done during World War II, when there was a shortage of men and a shortage of materials, and that was done in 16 months, this monstrous building. And they can't fix this bridge in 1 year. 6 Amish carpenters could finish it off in 1 weekend, but of course the bureaucracy of the state of Illinois will not permit that. Well, without further ado, I'm going to get on the road, and the next time you see me, we'll be traveling down the hill toward the creek, and we'll see if the bridge is fit. Well, it's not done. I know it's not done, and I talked to a man by the name of Andy. He was a truck driver from Princeton. Hi, Andy, if you're watching this, and he told me it was not done, but we're going to have a little fun anyway, so I'll see you in Princeton in 2 hours. And by the way, this video is a temporary video, but then again, part 1 was as well, and I forgot to take it down. But take a look at it real quick, because it is coming down. And by the way, part 1 was very well received with over 100,000 views, highly unusual for any of my videos, but yet it was not the typical machine shop content, but more general interest, a historical and a local interest. So there were quite a few enraged people. If you go back and watch or read the comments in that first video, and come back to this video regularly and read the comments, because I think you'll be amazed by what people say. No, we got to wade across the creek. Okay, it's Mr. Pete, your roving reporter, and it's 1 year later, and they still haven't fixed the darn bridge. If you get about 6 Amish carpenters out here, they'd have it done in a weekend. Pretty sad. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and it's pretty darn cold. You can see a little bit of ice down there on the creek. Now we are approaching the bridge from the other side. I do remember going to that park quite a few times, or turning around there anyway. And this is the side from which the semi approached as it wrecked the priceless bridge.